Hello builders, parents, and collectors. On this episode of the Creation Evaluation Station, I'll be looking at this set here. It is an epic battle set. It is Jay versus Serpentine. And here's the back of that. These won't be in-depth reviews, but we are going to look at them and look at the parts and such. This is set number 71732. It's for ages 6 and up and has 69 pieces. And originally retailed for $9.99, but is no longer available. Therefore, your prices may vary finding it on the second-hand market. And it also was released in January of 2021. So this has got one of the snake guys in it. I really like this wave of these figure packs because we get 2 figures and a whole bunch of cool looking weapons. And let's see what else we get and go open her up. Once you open the box, this is what you get inside. An instruction booklet, which is not too thick, but is very warped. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. And then we have 1, 2 bags and another bag of all these gorgeous weapons. Make sure you have your sunglasses on. These are bright. Let's take a closer look at these parts. Here you have the parts to the set, and right in front of us is the set of neon yellow weapons that come special with this. And we've got quite a few of these 1x1 round bricks, a bunch of other pieces in here, including some curved plates, a lot of little pieces in here. We even have some greenery. We have our snake Serpentine and Jay. You might be wondering about the price per part count in here, because they seem pretty high, but you see all these weapons, they actually, if you look here in the instruction booklet, count as one item. So you're actually getting 12 more items, 12 more pieces in the set than the actual set number. So that's something to consider. And then you're also getting 2 figures as well, and they consider figures a little bit more pricier than regular pieces. So by the time you get all that, you get to your $10 easy. There's the leftover parts after putting this all together. The normal stuff anyways. We've got a nice claw here and a tooth piece that could come in handy. Other than that, you know, it's little kibble pieces like single studs and dots and pegs, and get a mask there of course as well. The good stuff is over here. Yes, we've got all these left over because it only requires 1 weapon for Jay to carry. So we got all this that you can arm your army of ninjas or whatever else you've got. So that's always really cool. So we've got everything put together here, and I got to say I really like this set. Now, I've said there really isn't a lot to give these a rating for, but this set has a little bit more substance than even the last one. I mean, there had a simple little shrine, which the other one had a simple little shrine, while this one has this kind of serpent thing, and it is quite cleverly built. I both like the bamboo here and this giant snake build. I don't know if it's supposed to actually be a giant snake or just a structure that looks like one. It's really hard to tell, but it looks really cool either way. We got the gold for the underbelly there. It's pretty neat. And we also have a little bit more bamboo here with a little bit of a feature. As you're spinning it around, you can chop it down. You know, it's something simple, but it works for what this set does. As you see, you got this little spinner here that he can spin around on by going back and forth. And that's how he can, if you can get him right, chop down the thing or fight with the other guy. Now, it's one thing that's too bad there isn't two of these in here. So I got the other one right up here from the previous that I was working on. And if you got two of these, you can have a lot of fun doing this. Maybe seeing who can even maybe knock out the weapon from their rake or knock the weapon out of their hand. And you can put the bad guys on here too. That's the thing. If it's too bad that there isn't two of these in one, or you could have both of them going, and you know, you can have kids can have a friend over and be playing with them together, or they can. As you can see here, I'm doing this by myself, so it's not impossible. Let's put Kai away because we're gonna focus on this set now, and check out the figures here. This weapon here looks at first really kind of wonky, but as you look closer here, you attach it to the golden dragon hilt here, and you realize there's a second here. This is actually a nunchuck with a really funky looking light effect on it. And but from a distance, it just looks like some really weird crooked blob weapon thing. Doesn't look very convincing at all, but and closer inspection, you can see that yeah, that's supposed to be a flying nunchuck, so that's not too weird. And we got Jay here in his outfit. He's pretty cool looking. I like the way they did the stripes flowing with the cloth material. Got some more printing there on the back. It's one thing nice about these sets is you get different versions of the characters that you don't normally see, and you can use to flesh out the world and such. And speaking of the world, we got our villain here, and I really like the old-fashioned Snake Eyes. The new ones are cool with the one solid headpiece, but I don't know, I always thought these were clever with your basic round head and the special hood that you put on top of it to give it a Cobra look. I don't know, always like that. But yeah, the hood itself doesn't have any printing on it, unfortunately. There's no scales or anything on there, but his face is quite detailed, and he doesn't have a second face, but he's definitely got some nice detail on the back of that head as well. Same goes for the torso here. Got torso and even some leg printing there. Not bad at all. So far, well, this is only the second one of this particular line that I've gone through. I think this is my favorite one so far. Still got two more to go. We got Zane and Cole. But that's it for this one. Let me know what you guys think down below in the description, or in the comments. What am I talking about? Let me know down below in the comments, and if you would please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and always hit that bell for notifications. And also, I have links to Facebook and Twitter down below in the description this time. If you want to check them out, you can, and follow me there, just because YouTube can be a little bit slower on giving out updates. So you can follow me there. There's also a Patreon link down there below if you want to help the channel out more directly. It's only $1 a month right now. I'll make other tiers later on when I've got time and can add more to it. So that's it for me here, reminding you that creativity is key.